A tennis legend inspired a Filipino girl to chase greatness.
Game, set him in. Sharapova, 2 sets to love, 6-4, 6-4.
Maria Sharapova's legacy goes beyond her 5 Grand Slam titles. She inspired a generation, including a young Filipino named Alex Eala. From copying Sharapova's grunts on Manila's courts to rising as a WTA star, Alex's journey shows how one idol can spark an unbreakable dream.
My goal is to be able to integrate myself into the WTA circuit more and to be able to handle myself better on court.
Eala.
At just 5 years old, Alex Eala's world changed forever when she watched Maria Sharapova win Wimbledon in 2004. So captivated by Sharapova's power and passion, Alex taped a photo of the tennis star on her bedroom wall. She would grab an oversized racket and mimic every stroke and that unmistakable grunt, her first attempts to step into Sharapova's shoes. In the Philippines, where basketball rules every street and court, tennis was barely noticed. But Alex's fascination with the sport was unstoppable. While most kids played basketball or watched cartoons, she dreamed of tennis glory. That spark, ignited by Sharapova's unforgettable Wimbledon victory, planted the seed for a future champion. By age 7, Alex was no ordinary kid. While her friends were glued to cartoons, she begged her mother to let her stay longer on the courts of the Manila Polo Club. Alex's mom? Total SEA Games legend in the pool, right? She always thought Alex was pretty hardcore, but tennis? The kid took it to a whole new level, like absolutely relentless. At home, you'd catch Alex in full-on commentator mode, yelling, "Maria Sharapova wins," at the top of her lungs as if she just won Wimbledon herself. Honestly, it was kind of hilarious, but you could see, even then, the fire in her. This was a girl who wanted it, big time. Not exactly your average pastime in the Philippines either. Tennis isn't the main event there, so Alex's obsession just made her stick out even more. Kind of like a secret boss quietly grinding before her big reveal. And then, boom. At 12 years old, she drops everything and jets off to Spain. Not for vacation, but to train at the Rafa Nadal Academy. That's like leaving your comfort zone on a rocket ship. Imagine it. Manila to Mallorca, family to strangers. Everything familiar swapped out for hardcore competition. She shows up, and suddenly she's surrounded by giants. Kids who've been hitting balls since they could barely walk, all of them jacked and intense. Every match was a struggle just to keep up. Losses? Oh, there were plenty. Tears? Yeah, those too. But Alex had her secret motivator, a photo of Sharapova holding up the Wimbledon trophy, saved right there on her phone. Whenever the doubt started creeping in, she'd look at it and remember why she was there in the first place. And then, you know, stuff started to click. Forehand sharper, footwork faster, mind steel trap. Suddenly, coaches started asking, "Wait, who's this Filipino kid?" She wasn't just hanging on anymore. She was making some serious noise.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, first of all, I want to congratulate Maya for a great match and a great tournament.
Alex Eala didn't just admire Maria Sharapova for her trophies, she studied her for the fire behind them. One of Alex's most treasured possessions became Sharapova's memoir, Unstoppable. She'd highlight lines like, "Won it more than the girl across the net," letting those words sink deep into her mindset. For Alex, tennis wasn't just about talent, it was about hunger and heart. But the road wasn't smooth. Early in her junior career, Alex faced tough losses that the media used to question her potential. Man, the headlines were brutal. Wrote her off before she even started, as if she was just another wannabe. But you know what? That just fired her up. Kinda reminds me of Sharapova, honestly. Remember when everyone dragged her through the mud, especially after that doping mess? People expected her to just vanish. She didn't. She got back up, dusted herself off, and kept swinging. Alex? Same energy. She soaked up that Sharapova stubbornness. The get up, try again, don't whine attitude. Now she's always going on about how there's no shame in falling. It's almost like her catchphrase, never fear falling. Total copy-paste from her idol. But hey, why mess with what works? Every time she loses, she treats it like a free lesson. Bad day? Cool, now she knows what to fix. Honestly, she's turned getting knocked down into an art form. That's the thing. She's not just out there hitting balls, she's living and breathing tennis. Whatever gets thrown at her, she's ready. And if she falls, big deal. That's just step one to getting back up. Oh man, the 2022 Miami Open? That's one of those, wait, did that just happen moments for Alex Eala. Picture this. She's just dragged herself off the court, sweat everywhere, probably half-dazed, and boom, Maria freaking Sharapova is chilling in the locker room, just waiting for her. Like what? Is this real life? Sharapova flashes that signature grin, cool as ever, and hits Alex with a casual, "I've been following you." No big deal, right? Except hello, it's Maria Sharapova. Alex melts on the spot, tears and all. She blurts out, "You're why I picked up a racket." Can you blame her? Total fangirl moment. For a second, all that stuff about idols and unreachable legends just, poof, gone. It's just two people, eye to eye. And then Sharapova drops this absolute bomb. Now make your account, not just a pat on the back. It's like she handed over the keys to the kingdom and said, "All right, kid, your turn." That line hit different. Suddenly, it's not about following in someone else's footsteps anymore. It's about blazing a trail, maybe even outshining her idol one day. That's when Alex got it. She wasn't just chasing a dream. She was about to make her own story, and damn, what a way to kick it off.
First smash.
So by 2023, Alex Eala wasn't just making waves, she was dropping a damn tsunami on the tennis world. First Filipina in the WTA Top 200? Yeah, that's not just some number on a chart. It's a giant neon sign screaming, "Filipino tennis is here." And honestly, she was just getting warmed up. Fast forward to the 2025 Miami Open. I mean, nobody, and I do mean nobody, expected her to straight up bulldoze names like Sloane Stephens and Madison Keys. People were checking their phones like, wait, did that happen? Her style? Think Maria Sharapova's fire, but with her wild twist. It's like she borrowed some of Maria's attitude, tossed in her flavor, and just started wrecking shop. Next thing you know, everyone's calling her the Giant Slayer. Kinda badass, right? Alex herself? She'll tell you she channels Maria's fire every time she steps up to serve. But come on, her game is so her, sharp, gutsy, and unpredictable. The media couldn't get enough, suddenly putting her front and center as this flag bearer for talent that nobody saw coming. But here's the real deal. Alex's wins weren't just about trophies or headlines. She pretty much kicked the door open for a whole generation of young Filipino players. Suddenly, kids all over the Philippines are thinking, hey, maybe I could do that too. She didn't just beat the giants. She showed everybody that with enough guts and heart, even the biggest names can hit the floor.
We've been listening to the multiple interviews that Eala has given because, of course, she's had extra time with that walkover against Badosa. I have to say, she sounded so grounded. Spoken in a very honest manner, saying she's had opportunities in the past to play big names, but perhaps she wasn't quite ready. She's had to work incredibly hard to get the success.
And that's the shot that has been on fire for Świątek so far in this tournament. She's already the player with the most backhand winners at the Miami Open this year.
Alex Eala isn't just winning matches. She's sparking a tennis revolution in the Philippines. Kids everywhere are rocking Team Eala shirts, copying her serve, and turning parking lots into makeshift courts. But Alex's impact goes way beyond playing. She launched her stylish sportswear brand, pairing performance with comfort, and openly talks about mental health, breaking cultural silence around the topic. She's also pushing for more public tennis courts, remembering the struggles of finding a place to play herself. Her influence isn't just about her killer forehand, it's about how she carries herself and inspires a generation. I have to live in a way that makes them proud, she says, fully aware of the young eyes watching her. For countless kids, she's not just a champion, she's the dream and the blueprint, proving that with hard work and heart, anything's possible. Alex's legacy is shaping up to be far bigger than the game.
Oh, no.
Man, 2024 threw Alex a curveball. Her wrist just gave out right when she was finally catching fire on the tour. And of course, the media did what it does best, piling on with their "maybe she's peaked" nonsense. Like, can we let a girl breathe? But Alex? Nah, she's built different. Not about to fold. During rehab, she didn't just wallow. She went full Sharapova mode, clinging to that "you can always come back" mantra like it was a life raft. And honestly, it kind of was. She started picking apart her own game, not just grinding harder, but playing smarter and tougher. You could tell she was cooking up something new. Fast forward to her comeback. She comes out swinging, scoops up a stack of ITF trophies, and just flat out silences the haters. She wasn't just back, she was upgraded. Sharapova style, baby. Comebacks became her thing, her signature move. Then at Roland Garros 2025, picture this. Sharapova herself is chilling in the VIP section, eyes locked on Alex, watching her scrap it out on the clay. After the match, Sharapova hits her up with a text. "That was fierce, keep rising." Like, are you kidding? That's straight up movie stuff. Alex, not missing a beat, shares it with her fans. "I carry her fire every time I step on court." And honestly, that fire? It's more than just tennis now. It's about grit, heart, and passing the torch. Next thing you know, girls back in the Philippines are plastering Alex's photo on their bedroom walls, just like she did with Sharapova. Full circle. That's legacy right there. Alex's impact goes far beyond the court. She opened the Eala Academy in Laguna, proudly standing alongside names like Nadal and Sharapova, offering world-class training for the next wave of tennis hopefuls. She also speaks at youth forums across the Philippines, sharing lessons like, "Fear means you're doing something important." Through her words and actions, Alex inspires courage and confidence in young athletes chasing their dreams. The fire Maria Sharapova lit in her has now become a blazing flame, spreading through Alex and beyond, lighting the way for countless others. Her legacy is no longer just about tennis. It's about hope, perseverance, and passing the torch to the next generation. If you loved Alex Eala's incredible journey, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring stories. Hit the bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching. Let's keep celebrating the power of dreams and the legends who ignite them. See you in the next video.